Hi, I'm Jack Whitehall. This is me reacting to some of my old jokes. Let's hope they've aged well. If any of them are problematic now, I'm sorry. It was a different time.
This has been my career as an actor, right? It's all been about the near misses. Harry Potter, I auditioned for Harry Potter when I was 11.
True.
Got so close and was just pipped to the post by that Emma Watson.
I feel like that joke is going to come back and haunt me someday. You know, we run in similar social circles. One day I'm going to bump into her and someone's going to have shown her that joke and I'm going to have to apologise. I feel like that with quite a lot of my jokes. Although with some people I'm like, I'm never going to see that f***er. With Emma Watson I'm like, it's just a matter of time until we're in a room together. Or maybe up for the same job. Not same job, obviously, different parts. But if I'm auditioning for something that she's in and she gets that sent to her, I'm not going to get the part.
Frozen, oh my gosh, that was another Chad classic, okay? Chad calls me up out of the blue.
Chad's real name's Steve.
He's like, kid, I
He loves this joke.
know you love Disney movies. How would you like to be in Frozen? I was like, oh my God, which princess am I playing? He went, you're gonna be a troll. Yeah, we all remember. Goatee the troll from Frozen. One of the main parts, yeah.
The great thing about Chad, the real life agent, Steve, is that it took him several years to actually watch this special. So it wasn't till like 3 years later that he complained about this joke. I was like, I thought you told me you loved my special when it came out. It's taking you 3 years to get upset by that joke. And he was like, yeah, I just, you know, I was reminded of it the other day. Nah, got you. Didn't watch it when it premiered. Waited 3 years. Probably because someone else watched it and told him, and then he had to watch the bit that was about him.
One line in Frozen. This was my one line in Frozen. Ready? I trollfully bid you farewell. Well, don't all applaud at once, jeez.
I love that guy in the audience just, nah. Not giving you anything for that, mate. That's like your worst nightmare as a comedian, is a guy in the audience with a face like that. Just so hard to please. Nah.
Film comes out, I'm watching Frozen on the screen. It gets to the bit in the Enchanted Forest. I see my character there in front of me, Goatee the troll, the fat little right there. He clears his throat. He goes to speak, and the camera cuts away.
I still find it quite upsetting. All the emotions are now flooding back to me.
To Princess Elsa, and she starts singing some lame Disney song about being a princess.
Okay, I take that back. We knew there was going to be an element of this that was going to be problematic and hadn't aged well, and there it was. There are no lame songs in Frozen. I'm sorry for saying that.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I was shouting at the screen. I was like, excuse me, Elsa, zip it!
Just called Elsa a bitch. That may also be problematic.
Well, I'm asked to leave the cinema. I call Chad. I'm like, Chad, what happened? I was just watching Frozen and my line does not appear to be in it. He was like, kid, I'm so sorry. I forgot to tell you. Disney called, and unfortunately, your part in the movie has been reduced to a non-speaking role. A non-speaking role. Chad, it is an animation. That means I'm not in it. Hey, kid, calm down. You gotta just let it go. Let it go! Don't give me let it go!
How is Chad still in a job after that? Unbelievable. But he's still there, still my agent, still spinning that kind of bullshit when I get cut out of films. The way Chad really could have screwed with me is if he'd called me up after Jungle Cruise had been made to tell me that I had been cut out of that one and that I was now a non-speaking part, which I'm not going to lie, when the trailer dropped, I thought may be the case.
Like, it's fine. It's gonna look great on your IMDb. Oh, it's gonna look great on my IMDb, is it, Chad? It's gonna look good that I'm the 81st listed cast member of 82? I'm below the guy that made the grunting noises for the reindeer!
That guy has now since gone on to be very successful. He was nominated for an Academy Award last year.
That is the only evidence that my performance in Frozen exists. Thank God there is not a picture of me doing a press interview in front of a poster for a film that I'm not in. Oh wait, no, there is! picture of me doing an interview for a film that I'm not in. And look at that smug face as well. You're not in the film, mate!
I do always think of that now whenever I do a press junket for a film. There was always just a little voice at the back of my head going, you might not be in this one.
And that would be fine. That would be fine if it had never seen the light of day again. But as we've already established here this evening, some of my friends are dickheads. And one dickhead friend in particular, Mr. Gabe Turner, found out about the existence of this picture and thought it would be funny to share it all over social media. Not only that, Gabe figured that if I was promoting this film that I'm not in, maybe there are other films that I'm also not in that I could have been promoting. So the following day, I log on to Facebook and this is on his wall. The next day, I log on to Facebook and that is on his wall. And this is the best one, because time and effort has gone into making it. On the third day, I log on to Facebook and that is on his bloody wall.
Thank God he's only got like 10 followers. So, you know, I mean, to be fair, he had barely any followers until I then said his name on my Netflix special and went around the country and said his name at every single theatre venue that I went to. And he's now like a minor celebrity, minor, like Z-list, whatever it is below Z-list. He is now that. I've created a monster.